when your heart's telling you it's done, but you're looking for ways to finish. It's finished. Oh yeah. Now, that's a bit sorted out. Next I want to get my bigger brush and go back into the Eshin Grey. Pop you over there for a bit. Go back into the Eshin Grey once more, and we'll do that. And then when that's finished, or when that's dry, we'll go into the Inky by Darkness and give it a coat of that. And when that's done, we can highlight the whole thing to the way I want it. But I want to just go using my slightly smaller dry brush into the red. Not much on it, and we'll just touch up along here. Oh yeah, that's that bit done, and next job is the chains, and I've just noticed that there is gaps in the metal of the chain where I can still see grey, so I'm just going to sort that out before I do anything else, and also make sure that the chains that I have already done are still this metallic colour. I'm not in any way, shape or form going to attempt to highlight the chains as yet, because I still have much more to do on the smoke and the flames. The chains are going to be the last thing I'm going to be doing, but I just want to keep on top of it so I can see them. It's for my own use, this, not for painting use. So hopefully we've still got a little bit of wetness in there. Give it a bit of a dab. Hopefully that will dry it a bit better, and we'll go back into the Inky by Darkness. And just touch up on the raised areas. Next we are going to be going into a slightly paler grey colour for the dry brushing. And that would be Administratum Grey. And we're not doing a massively heavy dry brush with this. Okay, so we're just going to get a little bit on our brush and we'll just get as much as we can covered. I'm going to give it a little bit more of a shake because it seems to be quite a watery consistency at the moment. I'll turn my cloth over, wipe off as much as I can, and then gently, oh so gently, push it onto the model. And we just keep it going. I picked up a little bit of red there, which might be nice. I can put it down as reflecting the fire and the flames. I'm trying to get everything in and failing miserably. Hang on, bear with me. Okay. So as I said, gently, gently, oh so very, very gently. We waft over all the areas we want to highlight, and that includes Kronos himself. And making sure it's a downward stroke all the time. Don't be changing your strokes. Oops. The idea is you can go along the creases. That will actually smooth out any brush strokes that you may pick up. And then right down to the bottom. And just make sure that everywhere that needs it gets it. But don't be too rough. Just take a little bit more. There we go. once that has dried, in fact, say once that has dried, we need to go over the hand that's holding the scythe, don't we? In fact, we need to go over all of the sides, so let's not do it with that. Let's go into the Inky by Darkness. We have some there already. Yep, we have. And we'll just go into that. And we'll just skitter over. Let's open it up and get some more out. I'm sorry I've been a bit quiet in this video. I am trying best to concentrate, and as you know, and if you've seen my videos before, you know when I start concentrating I go a bit quiet because I don't want to mess things up by talking. So there we go. So we're on the verge of finishing with this now. And I hope when I sees it she likes it, but we'll soon find out. That's that. Just needs to give that a chance to dry before we can do anything else. I think what I might do though is get a little bit of red, and this is the Wazdaka red, and just a very small amount on this dry brush, and we'll just go over the blade. We don't want a great deal on it, but it's just there to have a little bit of colour. There we go. Next, I'm going to give the scythe a little bit of a break when we go into our Ulthuan Grey, which is the very pale grey that we used earlier, and okay, very gently over the higher higher points of this smoke. We're not going all the way down with this, we're just taking it to a level where we're seeing the differences in the shades and the tones in the smoke. And so you can, if you wish, add a little bit of a, like a blade brown, very pale brownish colour in here as well. You could do that if you so wished. And we'll do that. And do that, and now let's just go over the scythe with this. I'm going to lay it down on its side and hopefully you can see all of what I'm doing. There isn't much that I want to do with the scythe, or with this paint on the scythe rather. This is just a case of making it look a bit brighter. Oops, there we are. Let's see if we can do a little bit more just to brighten it up. And that is about it for all the smoke and all the flames. What we are looking for now is getting all the metallic areas done, and that I'm just going to add a little touch down some other areas. What we'll do next, as I say, is all the metallic areas. And for that we're just going to use a little bit of whatchamacallit, oh go on, let's try and get a bit more of this done. Necron compound. And it's not one that I'm fussed on. Some of the dry brush paints. And I don't know if I'm doing this correctly or not. I can never get the grips with it. So, and I don't know why. It never seems to go on the way I want it to. But there's one bit done. Another bit done. Another bit done. I've got the other one grey opened up. And that little piece of chain there. I'm not happy with the way that's going. I'm going to go over it again with the Warplot bronze, because I don't think it's actually covering fully, and I can't tell whether it's Warplot bronze, or I can't tell whether it's the silver or whether it's what do we call it, Ulthuan grey. So I'm just going to go over these chains once more with Warplot bronze. and I'm going to use a different paint altogether. Well, not a different paint altogether, but it's not a different colour. Still going to use a silver colour, but I'm going to use a different paint. But I just want to make sure that it is actually silver and not just a grey. Let me change brushes onto a finer brush for this armband. There we are. And that. Well, no, that's no, that's the Necron compound, but I'm just going to do it in a way that it's the same colour for the chains. And there we are. I can't see any more chains, can you? Yes. There's this here. And there's that. I think that is about it for the chains. Let's tidy up some of the. Anyways, I could actually use it as object source lighting, but I don't do things like that. So cool. Give that a bit of a wipe, put that to one side, and get out a colour that I really like using for silver chain, or silver and that, which is Stormhold Silver. So I'll do that. I'm just going to fine brush, and just touch on here and there. Not going mad with this colour. Itch my nose because it's I'll scratch my nose because it's itching again. I will just, as I say, just touch here and there over it so that you're catching some of the chain, but not all of it, because I want to keep some of it dark. And I'm going to do this ring here with the silver. And this ring with silver. then what I'm going to do is wash that brush, dry it, close the lid on that, move those to one side, insert hand here, raise the camera and say, until next time, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.